6. My name is Michelle Ukegbu, and casting the news this evening with me is
Blessing Eme-Ogbonna.
IPOB rejects a naming of second Niger bridge after Buhari.
Senate directs cable service providers to revert to pay-per-view model.
Bandits kill 23 people and abduct many in Kaduna.
Asset Management Corporation of Nigeria recovers 1 trillion naira from debtors.
Pope Francis condemns barbaric war in Ukraine.
Confusion as CAF doctor collapses, dies after fans invaded Eme-Ogbonna Stadium. Log on to www.ozisaradio.com to listen to the news live in any part of the world. You can also follow this news broadcast live on our social media handles on Facebook, Ozisa 96.1 FM, and on YouTube, Ozisa 96.1 FM TV.
The indigenous people of Biafra has rejected the naming of the second Niger bridge after President Muhammadu Buhari. IPOB said the bridge should be named Achuze or other accomplished Igbo patriots and not Buhari. Recall that Buhari's personal assistant and new media, Bashir Ahmed, had disclosed that the second Niger bridge will be named after the president. Eme-Powerful, the group's spokesman, today expressed displeasure at the intent by the federal government to name the bridge after a non-Igbo man who does not value the Igbo race. The group alerted the world about the development and vowed to resist it, claiming there are many Igbo patriots who deserve immortalization for the impact they made on the Igbo race. IPOB suggested the bridge should rather be called Achuze Bridge or be named after an accomplished Igbo patriot, as no Igbo man has been named after any big project in the north. The separatist group also dismissed claims by the Minister of Works and Housing, Babatunde Fashola, that its members tried to disrupt the construction of the bridge. According to IPOB, all the eminent sons and daughters of Igbo land that merit the immortalization include Chief Chinua Achebe, The Right of Things Fall Apart, late Cyprian Ekwensi, the author of African Night Entertainment, late Alexander Ekweme, former Vice President of Nigeria, late Chief Michael Opara, former Premier of Eastern Region, late Dora Akunyili, and many others.
The newly elected national chairman of the ruling All Progressives Congress, Senator Abdullahi Adamu, has finally assumed leadership of the party today. The chairman, Caretaker Extraordinary Convention Planning Committee, Governor Mai Malabuni, formally handed over after about 21 months at the saddle of the party, signaling the commencement of the reign of Abdullahi Adamu. The brief ceremony, which took place at the National Working Committee Hall at the National Secretariat of the party in Abuja, was witnessed by all the newly elected executive members and Nasarawa Governor Abdullahi Sule. Recall that the Adamu-led MWC was elected on Saturday at the party's national convention in Abuja.
The Senate has adopted a motion directing all pay television service providers to revert to pay-per-view module as against the mandatory monthly subscription. In a sponsored motion by Senator representing Benue South Senatorial District, Abba Moro, lamented the incessant hike in prices of various bouquets by the service providers, which he described as exploitative. The federal declared that prices for various bouquets have been raised again without considering the economic hardship subscribers are passing through. They maintained that there was no justification for the price hike, given that the pay television services are subscription-based television services usually provided both for analog, digital, cable, and satellite televisions. The Federal Ministry of Communications and Digital Economy, as well as the Nigerian Communications Commission, were asked to investigate the frequent price hike.
Moving on, bandits on Tuesday night killed 23 people while several others sustained gunshot injuries during separate attacks in two villages of Giwa local government area of Kaduna State. It was gathered that the bandits attacked 9 villages in Giwa local government, killed about 50 while several others were abducted. The Tuesday night attack is the 4th in Giwa local government area since the month of March 2022. A resident of the community told newsmen this morning that bandits came in large numbers, shooting sporadically in the open, rocked for hours unchallenged as people scampered for safety. He confirmed more than 20 people were hit by bullets as they ran for safety. However, the Kaduna Police Public Relations Officer, ACP Mohammed Jalige, said manhunt of the bandits has been activated and that normalcy has returned to the area.
And from the business scene, the Asset Management Corporation of Nigeria has recovered over 1 trillion naira from debtors, according to its managing director, Ahmed Kuru. He made the announcement during a visit by the leadership of the Business Recovery and Insolvency Practitioners Association of Nigeria to him in Abuja, where he said the corporation has resolved over 5,000 business relationships. Ahmed Kuru restated that AMCON was created to buy non-performing loans, resuscitate the non-performing loans, and is open to collaborations that would positively impact on the economy of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. He added that in business recovery and insolvency, there are quite a lot of legal hurdles that make the process more difficult because it involves dealing with third parties, dealing with businesses that have failed, and issues that relate to the law, among others.
And now to the foreign scene. Pope Francis has condemned the cruel and senseless war in Ukraine, where brutal acts that destroys people's future have been recorded. More than a month has gone by since the beginning of the invasion of Ukraine, where senseless killings and displacement of millions of people have taken place. The Pope taxed the ongoing war cruel and senseless, as there was no basis or justification to it. The papacy re-echoed that war does not devastate the present only, but the future of the society as well, pointing to the fact that 1 in 2 Ukrainian children have been displaced. He emphasized that displacing children means destroying the future and causing dramatic trauma in the smallest and most innocent among them. The pontiff told pilgrims who gathered at St. Peter's Square to pray for Ukraine and called for an end to the conflict, which is becoming more like a massacre.
And finally, from the sports scene, reports say there was confusion after the match between Nigeria and Ghana, as angry fans invaded the pitch in expression of their displeasure. It was gathered that Dr. Joseph Kabungo collapsed and later died in the midst of the invasion. Kabungo, a Zambian medical practitioner who was a doping officer for Confederation of African Football, reportedly died shortly after Ghana stopped Nigeria from qualifying for the 2022 World Cup on Tuesday. It was also reported that the doctor suffered a cardiac arrest when the stampede and invasion of the pitch happened, as efforts to resuscitate him failed. Meanwhile, neither officials of the Nigerian Football Federation nor CAF have confirmed the cause of the doctor's death, but investigations have begun. And that ends the News Express. On behalf of the news editor, Chinedu Ezenago, and the entire production team at Ozisa 96.1 FM. My name is Michelle Ukegbu.
And I'm blessing Eme-Ogbonna. Good evening.